Welcome back. Today, on our journey through the Bible, we will learn about Jacob's
Jesus loves
journey back
me,
home.
this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
The return home. Our memory verse today comes from Genesis 32, verse 26. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. Time to go home. After Joseph was born, Jacob decided it was time to move his family back to his homeland. So, Jacob packed up all that he had accumulated over the years, his wives and children, and all the cattle that was his, and they journeyed toward Canaan. On the way home, Jacob sent a messenger ahead to tell Esau that he was coming home with his wives, children, servants, and cattle. The servant returned to tell Jacob that Esau was coming to meet him with 400 men. This news made Jacob very afraid. So Jacob sent his servant ahead with some cattle as a present to Esau to help soften Esau's heart. A blessing in the night. That night, Jacob sent everyone ahead, and he stayed behind. While he was left alone, he wrestled with a man. The man told Jacob to let go. Realizing who the man was, Jacob said he would not let go until the man blessed him. The man touched Jacob in his thigh and dislocated his hip. Then the man blessed Jacob and changed his name to Israel. Jacob named the place Peniel because he had seen God face to face and didn't die. Jacob and Esau. After his night of struggle, Jacob rejoined his family with renewed hope. Jacob went on ahead of the company to meet Esau and the 400 men. When Esau saw Jacob, he ran to meet him and hugged him. Then Jacob introduced his family to his brother. Esau had forgiven his brother. Despite losing his birthright and the blessing, God had been good to Esau, and he and his family had done well. Another son for Jacob. Sometime later, while living in Canaan, Rachel had one more child. She died when this child was born. Jacob named him Benjamin. Jacob loved Joseph and Benjamin more than all his other children, because they were born when he was an old man, and they were the sons of the wife he loved most. Now, altogether, Jacob had 12 sons and one daughter. The promise God gave to Jacob's grandfather, his father, and now to him is now becoming a reality. Now it's time for our activity. First question: how many men was Esau traveling with? That's correct, 400. Wow. Who did Jacob wrestle with in the night? Correct. The God of heaven came to give Jacob some peace of mind. What is the name of Jacob's youngest son? Correct. His name was Benjamin. Now let's try a different kind of activity. We're going to try and list all of Jacob's sons in order of birth. Now this requires you to remember last week's lesson. So let's begin. Reuben is the first, followed by Simeon. That is correct. Next, Levi. That is right. And Judah is fourth. Dan comes next. Then Naphtali, correct. Yes, followed by Gad and Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph, yes, and Benjamin is the baby, correct. Now write or say the memory verse from memory.
Yes, Jesus
Next
loves
time,
me.
we'll read about the
Yes,
favorite
Jesus loves
son.
me. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so.